But you've got to see this. She educates people about the benefits of seeking sports psychologists, and she also inspires others to take action to improve their performance in both sports and in their lives. Eileen Tevis brings us the story.
Good morning, Doctor.
Good morning.
You also like to be called Dr. J. Is that okay if I can call you that this
please.
morning? I have to ask you about this sports psychology. I'm finding more and more about this, and especially through you. I want to know, how did you get into this field?
Well, as a kid, my whole life, I just loved sports, you know, and I would have loved to have been a pro athlete. College, I played softball. I knew that it was kind of a dead end, and I needed to pick a career. The turning point my junior year of softball was I knew that I could have been better, and I knew what was stopping me was the mental part. So my turning point is that when I realized, have fun and stop trying to be perfect and enjoy the game, and it's okay if you make mistakes, I thought, wow. I started playing better, I had more fun, and I decided, let me take some classes in psychology. And so I decided that when I was about 21 that I wanted to be a sports psychologist.
Oh my goodness. And then you got your doctorate right after that, and now here you are in San Antonio helping athletes. At what level are you helping them?
Well, first of all, I help athletes from the Olympic to professional to college to all the way down to 6, 7-year-olds.
Oh my goodness.
So all types of sports, all backgrounds in sports. The population and all, you know, football, baseball, basketball, golf, and also business professionals, dancers, musicians.
And so what are you finding out as a sport psychologist? What are you finding out?
That there's a huge need for the mental game. That we train athletes on technique and how to play, baseball coaches, but no one really teaches the mental side of the game, which is so huge.
Okay, so nobody really teaches that, and that's very important, and that's why you're here.
Absolutely.
So what do we need to learn?
We need to learn that, first of all, it's okay. I think people hear the word psychologist and they think there's something wrong with them. The way I look at it when you say Dr. J is I view it as I'm a coach.
Yes.
I coach the mental game. So there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, you know, many parents out there realize, wow, my kid could be so much better. You know, so I want to let the San Antonio community know that, hey, there's someone here to support you, and how also parents how to talk to your athletes, because sports can bring out a lot of powerful emotions with the parents and the kids, and I want to help parents communicate better with their athletes.
When you say communications, what should parents be saying to their child?
Right, there's a lot to that.
Okay, there's a lot to it.
Yes, but you know, just supporting their child and not always trying to coach their child is hard to do, especially if the parent really knows the sport. So I like to kind of get to know the parents, their background in sports, and just help them. You know, as I work very much like a collaboration, we're a team, and we can all help each other. So the parents say, oh, I'm so glad I found you because I didn't know what to say to my athletes.
Because when I think about psychology and sports, I also think about a mental block. But what do you say to that? Are we experiencing a mental block when we can't perform certain duties?
Right. You know, block is a very strong word, and I don't like to use the word block. However, you know, when you're feeling so nervous or so anxious when you perform, it kind of paralyzes you and it kind of you to stop. So my job is to recognize that, you know, having some nerves is normal, but having too much of it can cause you not to perform well or kind of be blocked, so to speak.
So even the most professional, most popular athletes will go through some sort of, as you say, a mental paralysis. So it's one of those things where you channel, these nerves.
Right, and an example of professional baseball players, they couldn't throw the ball from second to first even. So sometimes there's mental things that get in their way of just being loose, natural, and fun. Okay. So that's what I do.
Okay, and I do want to mention too that you're available for parents who have some questions, who want to perhaps have their child come to you and kind of get rid of that mental, you know, whatever it is, correct?
Right, absolutely. They're welcome to call me with any concerns. But the biggest thing is confidence too.
Confidence.
You know, athletes, when you believe in yourself and you believe that you're going to execute that task at hand, it's amazing. It's like the miracle. I wish I can bottle confidence.
Yes, and by the way, Doctor is also still a great athlete, and so she's been learning a lot through her own practice.
Yes, I play a lot of tennis, and it keeps me on my toes. I have to work on my mental game all the time.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Doctor. Again, Dr. Julie Wiernik. She is a licensed clinical sports psychologist. If you'd like more information, you can always contact her. Thank you again, Doctor.
Thank you.